right, so here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to do more. He just kept his head down. He kept working whoever they put in front of him. He beat them, and ultimately he finds himself on the verge of a championship. The preparation has been thorough. The preparation has been very intense, and he feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title away tonight. We shall see. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Hernandez! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the start of the round, and all eyeballs are fixed upon Khamzat Chimaev. More often than not, it's a short night at the office. How will he choose to proceed tonight? Will he go to the hands or will he go to the takedown? Remains to be seen, but clearly he believes he has a favorable matchup in front of him tonight. Hernandez gets caught by the straight punch.
He's going to guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Hernandez is going for a choke.
That Darce is tight.
Big job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Hernandez. Making all these shots count.
Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back, up on an elbow, right? You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard.
Whoa! Oh, nice judo toss for him.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Hernandez. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. This arm triangle is looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the guard.
Oh, great submission defense. How about those 5 minutes?
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts. Now they separate.
All right, so here we are, new round, and still not much in terms of... That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Ground and pound strike there now. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Hernandez.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
Right to the knee on belly.
Oh, big shots raining down. Chimaev's able to transition back to side control now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
He's in the mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Chimaev was able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
All right, working on a submission now.
And they're both fighting now. Oh, he's gonna get him with it.
Which one?
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Well, some high-level grappling here, the takedowns, the ground control. He seemingly has mastered all of the little nuances when it comes to keeping your opponent down.
And truly understanding where you want to be. Not many guys can control a full-grown man, his opponent, as this young man does.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
20 seconds left. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC. Oh, and there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think it's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Takedown defense is there. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
And now a little separation between the two fighters. Both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Hernandez goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move given how things were playing out on the field. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Let's go.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hernandez. All right, inside his opponent's guard.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe. Big ground and pound.
Anthony Hernandez is right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it all.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Oh, in the mouth.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Fluffy's in half guard.
And now he's attempting choke.
Oh, looks like he's... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hernandez.
Push him off! Push him off!
Just work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Just work.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Throw them hammers! I need you to move! Scramble!
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Keep those hips active until you're back in guard!
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Don't let it go to the mouth! Keep on your side!
He's got to be careful here.
Don't be flat. You gotta go to the side. Get to the side.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hernandez.
Drop some bombs.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble! Scramble, get up!
Chimaev's in half guard now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
That was a slick transition.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
20 seconds to go. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Huh.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. And keep changing up your strikes. You're killing him.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner. He gets
How good was that judo toss? All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Chimaev's in half guard.
massive shot from the top.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Good work.
Posture and look for those heavy shots now. Load up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Thought about a joke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down the ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, nice.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Chimaev's got his back yet again. A lot of top pressure being applied here. 1 minute to go. Chimaev's in half guard. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Waning seconds of this fight. Good work from the top here by Chimaev. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the Chechen Swede, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by decision. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer. More often than not, he doesn't need to hear those judges' scorecards, but a clean effort nonetheless from Chimaev tonight.
Yeah, but in these decisions, we get to see him longer. We get to see the improvements and the advancements, and it starts to make you wonder who has something for Khamzat. Who can beat Khamzat Chimaev? The guy is that good. He's an amazing fighter, and he's only getting better.
Right. May want to get him now if you're a fellow welterweight contender. Khamzat Chimaev continues to move on up. He's your winner by decision tonight.